Hello lovely human beings, it's Loretta with Sparrowhawker Designs. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get my camera here. So this is a commissioned journal that I am just going to do a flip through for you. The dimensions on this are, it's got a 2.5-inch spine and it is 6 inches by about 8.5 inches. And so this, the lady who commissioned this wanted me to do, she saw my video of my other faith journal that I did for a lady, and so she wanted one for herself. It was a little more broad in what she wanted in it, so yeah. So anyway, so there's a little more stuff in here than. And here's the back. She wanted lace and cream and gray and white and blue. And so I tried very, very, very hard to stay in that. So anyway, we will open this. She also requested a few other things, very specific things, like this dedication to her husband. Here's some more lace on the inside. And the picture of, and she wanted a picture of a cross on the front page. Anyway, there's some stitching here. And then this is a pocket here. And then there's a tag that I made. And, oh, there's something else in there too. Oh, there we go. I forgot I'd put that in there. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with all the stitching and making the fun little snippets and stuff. Anyway, also, there's some stenciling I did here. So she actually requested quite a bit of images of angels, so there are lots of angels throughout. Some snippets that I made there with a little dangle. And then I did some gesso on this page as well, so she could write up in here if she wanted to. She is Episcopalian, so she had asked for some Episcopalian churches, or not the churches, but images of the churches. Obviously, I can't give her an entire church, right? Goodness gracious. Some little scripture card. So I used a lot of the same faith journal digital kits that I did in the other one. And lots of tea-dyed and coffee-dyed papers. There's some stenciling. There's a little snippet that I made. It says daydreaming. The next time I'm on, I should be on with Slow Stitch House, because I am just about finished with that. I hope everybody's doing well. I know if you were in the middle of the US last week, you probably suffocated from the heat, because I know I could barely function. It was bad. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it that bad. So hopefully most of you were able to stay cool. Or else maybe you live somewhere else and just didn't have to deal with it. And there's a little envelope in here. It's kind of fun when somebody limits your palette to like cream and gray and blue and white. Because it's kind of fun, like, seeing what you can come up with, but it can also be kind of stressful. As I had told her, I said there are some pages that are obviously going to have other colors in them, so. But it was fun, so I tried very hard to make sure that like any of the ephemera and that kind of stuff, like this, I think most of it would have blue in it. She also had said that she wanted a couple of Buddha images, so there's one there. And this is also a very, very small pocket right here. And this is also a very shallow pocket, but yeah, that's one of the pictures from my stash. So pretty. It's a little tag that I made. More stenciling. Another little scripture card. This is a pocket I made out of this angel picture. So it's a pretty good sized pocket. I didn't put anything in it. I don't always put stuff in every single pocket because I figure people might want to put their own things in. But this, I used a gel matte medium on this image, so it's really kind of cool. It makes it look like it's a painting, like it's an actual painting, and not just an image of a painting. I have so much fun making the journals. I mean, just so much fun. The stencil says forgive. I do have another commission coming up after this one, and it is for a lady who wants basically birds and books. And oh, I still have glue. I have ink. I have everything all over me. Anyway. And that one is going to be a ton of fun because I love birds and I love books. We'll snip it. These fold out. Here's another Buddha image with a Buddha quote. And then in here is a little card. I think this quote says, in the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. And then in here, I've got, well, I made this little pocket with the bow and everything. And then I made this little tag. And then this is a little fold out. This is from Graphics Fairy, or no, Medieval Mirage, yeah. A little trifold. Just put some glitter paint. I love glitter paint. It's so funny when you watch other journal makers videos, you can always tell kind of like what their fun go-to thing is that they use a lot of, and like I simply cannot make a journal without using glitter paint of some sort somewhere. I don't know why. So this is a passage from the Book of Life, which is, I think is a Song of Solomon, I believe. Anyway, and here's a pocket. And this actually came out of a very old vintage book. So, and there's another little dangle up here. And then this. This was, I don't know if you can see that or not. So this, the whole page is one of the dividers in a cookbook. And so I covered it in gesso and then on this particular, this is actually a little piece of paper that came off of like a piece of cardboard, and I put some ink and some paint on it. And then this image, and because it was a divider in a cookbook, it had these holes in it already. So anyway, this is one of the images that is mine from my collection. Hopefully you can see that. I just hit the camera. I'm so sorry. Let me move that again. Okay. Anyway, and then here's a piece of vellum. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I made this snippet here. I made this snippet. Hold that up for you. I don't know if you want to get a better view or not. And with a prayer card in it. And of course, anytime anything in the journals that I make, you can take anything you want out and put whatever you want in. But there's a little tag. Basically, I just put that tag in there so she would know that it was a tuck spot. And then I like that little snippet. In fact, I think I've had this snippet in my stash for a while, and I was like, okay, this is the perfect journal to use it in. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I almost ripped that off. Here's another piece of vellum. And more angels. And then here's a little card, and here's a little guest check. And on this, I actually cut the front cover and the back cover away from the spine. It was an old book. And then I reinforced the spine to be a little bit thicker. So I basically rebuilt the spine is what I did, so that it would be a little bit thicker. Alright guys, this is just about it. Lots of writing space for her to put whatever she wants in here. Or even photographs or, other prayer cards from other people, like anything like that. And here's another tag that I made. And this was one of the things that she wanted. She gave me like a couple of quotes to put in the book throughout. That was one of them. And so was this. Here's another prayer card. I love this image. I just think that's so cute. And then this, I have like some gesso on it. Now, I have no idea if this is like appropriate or not, but I put this on here thinking like the palm leaves, on Palm Sunday. But I know it's not a palm, but that was what I was thinking when I did it. And so, okay, lovely people, here we go. Getting ready to go into craft fair season. Here's a little cutout, a little die cut, and here's a pocket. Getting ready to go into craft fair season, which seems like it's always craft fair season, my lord. Anyway, and so that ought to be interesting. All right, guys, that is it. Okay, so like I said, I will be on next with the next slow stitch house, and then after that, I'm not sure, probably more slow stitch videos, because the next journal I probably am not going to get done for a couple, possibly a month. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, and thank you very much. Bye.